good morning. Just 45-minute flight. Going to deliver this little aeroplane. I think it's a Cessna Skyhawk. So yeah, let's try and get into it and see what we can do. Stick that screen up there. At least you can see what I can see. Yeah, this person wants their aeroplane back, so we're going to have an attempt at delivering it. I won't lie. Landings at the moment as a complete real beginner. I've got a couple of hours into it, obviously, but not that many. And it's a harder game than I don't know. I mean,
hi, it's James, the hangar supervisor.
There's a lad
Thanks for taking care of this ferry flight.
There's a lad where I work at the minute,
bird we got ferried back to Dunsfold is this newly overhauled 172 Skyhawk.
He's actually training to be a pilot.
The owner had to get her aircraft repaired over there. Now it's ready.
This
so
is what
she
he's
needs someone to fly
using.
it back to her. Her name's Laura Chopra, and she is waiting at the destination to pick it up. Now give this beautiful bird the VIP treatment it deserves. Take care.
I've been trying to learn helicopters. Wow. They're a thing. That's all I'll say. So I'm not 100% certain that
Cessna Golf Zulu Romeo Oscar Juliet is taxiing to runway 26.
everything's gonna work traffic right now. But we'll give it a go. Well, those parts are working. I do need to change over the throttle inputs. I've got dual throttle, like the Warthog, HOTAS Warthog, by Thrustmaster. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it's okay. It's quite nice. I would imagine there's some better ones out there, but it does work for what I want for the configuration on my rig and all the rest of it. So we will see. I mean, so most of it doesn't go too bad, but landing, wow. Yeah, still trying to figure that out. But I've watched I have actually watched a couple of videos by people that seem to know what they're doing. I can't say it's gonna help or not, but you know, we'll give it a go. Why is that all now turned off? Where's the hold short? It's showing the hold short is still 0.5 of a mile away. I don't know if I'm presuming obviously this is a proper airport with tarmac. There's the hold short down over to the left. But I am a complete newbie to this. Presuming we can go round to the left at the end, yeah? And the brakes are not working. So there's one exciting little moment. We will reconfigure the buttons for the brakes. Certainly one thing I have noticed with this game is just, as a beginner, it's incredibly difficult understanding everything does. I mean, it's I mean, I'm definitely not a pilot. Fair play to them guys. Yeah, I'm impressed with them. Right, let's configure that, and then we'll go in and delete the other bindings, which is what I thought I'd actually done. But we're not on helicopter setting or nothing. No, yeah. See, my chopper, my plane controls is what we want. Maybe that's something I need to look out for then. So we have 1 and 6. Turn that off. And resume. Hopefully we've got some... Yes, there we go. When I was doing it, I should have changed the throttle axis, shouldn't I? You know. Presuming. Oh, they're sensitive. I can now control it with my pedals. Oh, I'm taxiing too fast. I don't think they put a speedo in here though, do they? I mean, I like racing cars. I'm not very good at racing cars. See, you can just head out on the runway. I mean, have I gone completely the wrong way to get here? Entered runway. Yeah, this is going great, isn't it? So let's just give it some beans down the runway now. Maybe I missed a turning. Because there's the little arrow box there. Oh well. We're just going to take off. Don't care anymore, you know. Learning. There we go. So anyone who ever watches this video, you can actually see. Oh, there we go. This is what it's like. I normally do a lot better than that, I will be honest. But it is a learning curve. People need to not take this game quite so seriously. I think. Fly to Dunsfold. Climb to 2000. Very good. Oh, little box things are back now. But I think once I learn a little bit more about it, it will become a bit, you know, make a bit more sense. I mean, I've only done a handful of flights anyway. I had a brief play with FS20, FS, people call it. But yeah, it's been good. I'm going to hopefully learn to turn these boxes off next. So I can actually follow the flight pattern according to what I'm doing. Trimming's still interesting. That's going that way. Trim it out for keeps wanting to veer to the left, which is veer to the right in. So we're about just getting somewhere back on track anyway. Slowly going that way. I think, is that ailerons? You can trim your aileron? Somebody will most probably comment in this video and go, look, you bumbling idiot. Don't do it like that. But do leave some comments. You know, I am open for all kinds of information to how to get better at the game. It'd be cool to actually eventually fly jets. I mean, I think it's quite clear I'm a long way off wanting to actually fly a jet properly, but certainly not near anything like. I think this has an autopilot, quite possibly. No idea. I just want to be able to actually fly the plane first. Where this trims out at. Oh, we're about 2,000. Doesn't ever seem to quite sit right for me on the trim. Always seems to want to climb or do something. I think it's about a 45-minute flight. It's trimmed out. We're a little couple hundred feet low. It's not telling me it's unhappy about that. Don't know if I can rag it any harder. Give the mixture a little tweak there. Don't know if that's made it better or worse. Maybe worse. I have found a lovely state of calm in this game, in some respects. Like now, it's, you know, it's doing its thing, it's flying along, certainly not crashing at the moment, which is quite nice. And it's just being able to look around now and just, you know, the views are pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. I had this originally purchased on Microsoft, like Xbox site. I bought FS20. But this didn't play well on there. I do run a very good PC. It's pretty good. I mean, you know, it's a 4080 in it, super, X3D and all sorts. You know, so it's a powerful system. It's running 55-inch 4K monitors, and it is a lovely place to sit and play this game. And iRacing, Euro Truck. It's yeah, it's nice. But it did not get on well with that. I've ended up buying it twice. I've ended up getting it through Steam. And it just seems to run better. Don't know why that is. I mean, it was saying it was running it through, it was having to, it was always streaming it through Microsoft. So I told it to download and everything. Yeah, download it all, that's cool. Which I did. I thought, right, okay, I installed everything. It was like 800 items or something. A few of them didn't want to go in, which was a bit weird, but okay, did with that. Played it. It's a little bit furry loading in initially, but I could live with that. Definitely looks like it's sideways. Maybe that's not. I don't know. But yeah, so played it. It was okay. It's playing like it is now, really. Then left it, come back. Don't seem right. Had a look, and it said I had to download the 800 other items again. And trust me, I don't have mega internet. I'd love to have it. Unfortunately, I'm stuck on a copper line, so I've only got 70 on the download. Yeah, so I have to download it all again, which I did. Played it, bit fuzzy loading again, and yeah, next time I switched it off, come back to it, exactly the same again. I'm just like, somebody somewhere's having a laugh, aren't they? So yeah, so I thought, you know what, I've never had a problem with games from Steam as a general rule, so I went for that. All I can say is that £200 a go, I really could have done without that. Thank you, Microsoft. Yeah, that was a bit of a hit, that was. Yes, I could have only bought the basic game, but I had the Aviator on Xbox because I do want to progress. I do want to, you know, eventually fly the jets, but I'm so hell-bent on doing it. I think I need, me personally, I think I need to do the career mode. It's a big thing. For myself. Because I'm not a naturally talented person for simulators. Truck simulator's okay. I mean, that's actually my day job. So I don't play Euro Truck ultra realistic because I have to put up with that all day. But you know, flight sim and that, I you know, I'm doing the quick start at the moment because it is just a grind. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's a learning curve. But yeah, going back to setting the buttons, when I initially turned it on, I say I'm trying to learn the helicopters a little bit and configured my race pedals just to do like the tail rudder, and I can do the rudder on this. Should be tail rotor on the other one. But yeah. And I loaded into the game. It was obviously when I finished playing it last, I was in a helicopter, and I just stood there in front of the aeroplane. I just rotate round. I'm like, oh God, what have I done? But yeah, it was the foot pedals. I don't know why it did it. No idea. Yeah. So I unbound that setting. It's okay now, but whether it just got a bit of a glitch or who knows. I've rebound it down for the rudder on the aeroplane, and it seems absolutely fine. a little bit. There's an army place down over there then. That's definitely some armament stores, ammo stores that. But it is just as you driving, as you're flying. It's just being able to look around and just pretty damn cool. I know personally I'm not going to do the jets, taking a 737 or whatever they are now, or an Airbus. And doing you see some of these people and they're doing like 10, 12, they're doing the real long haul stuff, no skipping, and it's just like, yeah, that's I don't think that's a me sort of thing. I'm quite cool for like 3 or 4 hour flight, but once I feel confident that I can actually take off, land, understand, how airports work, from just, airports generally, in it, it's turn up, check your baggage in, go off, get a beer, and that's it. But from a flight point of view, how to understand the whole process of taxis and taxiing and that. Yeah, it's a lot of military stuff. It'd be good to understand what these parts are that are passing, obviously, on your like little compass up at the top here. You've got EG2WH. Is that like a little runway, or understand what all of that means, what it is. I didn't see that I could see a runway down there. Not that I actually need a runway generally, we'll land it anyway. It's just whether you walk away from it. It seems to be the thing. carrying down that. Sewage works over there. Very nice. Not bad. I'm gonna move some bits around as well. Keep thinking about moving a button, like the main button box here, over to my left hand side, because it's mostly more, it's gonna make more sense. It's quite a big old job to do. But I've got the gear lever in my oil. What I'd like to do is take the gear lever, put it to the side, and fit this bracket lower. Whether I get a drop plate or something and actually lower it down. I just don't need it up here. I want it lower. So I might actually get a bit of metal plate and actually fix it lower down on the rig. To then let me fit the button box over there and it won't be obstructed. It's trying to find the balance between driving simulator and a flight simulator. I would love to have both, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. She would kill me. The track spoilers, increase spoilers. That's what we do second, is it? Okay. So what's elevator trim? Rudder trim? This might all go a bit peaked on and pressing things. Don't even know if they work. But, you know. I have got the button pack from Icon City. Some bits were in there and other bits weren't, and I was a little bit, if I'm honest, I was a little bit disappointed in some respects. It seemed to have all the lights all in there, so you couldn't configure all your lights exactly. Aileron trim. Is that doing anything? Plane might flip open, right? Maybe. I do have live. I thought I had live weather turned on. But it's looking far too sunny and nice. the day for it, so I'm going to look at my settings for that. I mean, if you know what the crack is, then please leave a comment and say. But, there's certainly a lot of buttons in there. But it's a very nice looking button pack. And different to 20 as well, which was cool. I got the 20 one, which I thought was quite helpful having the Stream Deck. It's quite helpful. But I went and bought a load of the Boeing, Thrustmaster Boeing flight gear, like yokes and throttles, which was okay actually. Really, really nice stuff. But when I then got the rig, built this track racer rig, it was like there's nowhere to fit the yokes or anything like that. So yeah, I ended up selling that. But, bought the Warthog. Still Thrustmaster. I have seen the wing stuff. That looks quite nice. If I didn't have the gear stick with where the throttle body is, I would definitely have the extra panel up on the front as well, I think. But I am holding off on getting too silly, because say I like to do a lot of iRacing. But yeah, well, I'm sure that must be our destination, because I can see a marker pole just appearing in the distance. But yeah, looking like that. So, do that now. Yeah, I don't want to go too far down the rabbit hole. But to see some people's rigs, like, you know, their flight simulators, it's like, it's pretty cool. So this is the bit that now completely
Echo Golf Tango, Delta traffic.
does me.
Cessna Golf Zulu Romeo Oscar Juliet, 5 miles northwest, 2100, inbound to land, runway 25, Echo Golf Tango, Delta traffic.
You have to fly the pattern now. Interesting, because it doesn't see. I don't know. I mean, you've got the blue markers, so obviously we're going to go in at the top here and go around like a carousel effect to drop us down to, I presume the runway's facing that way. But what I have been struggling with is speed and understanding where you're meant to go on a runway. So I've learned out that there are markers that you aim at. Which is what, you know, And I would say the majority of the videos I've watched, they do say that disregard everything in the tutorials for landing an aircraft, because pretty much they're not right. I don't know. But the one thing I have been suffering with in the game so far, and it turns out everything I'm doing is quite a common thing. There's the landing strip over there, then. It's quite normal. We're gonna go here, out there, bank around, and go over there. Yeah, it's quite a normal thing. So, yeah, don't feel quite so bad about myself. But it is definitely trying to learn about controlling your speed, and it's, you know, they all said, you know, you really, you know, from a beginner's point of view, definitely use flaps and do this, do that. And you're like, okay. Anyone that's good at it, you watch how they do it, and you're like, wow, jealous. I think we might miss. These boxes seem very, very tight in the air. It's sort of like, you know, let's start banking around now, I think. Get this loop in. See, I need to be under 18 knots to get it done. I think I've done myself an injustice there, really, by cracking it over like that, because you're giving yourself less distance, but hey ho. There's the runway, or the target. You all say to try and, you should try and have a good look at it. This is coming up for the final now, isn't it?
Echo Golf Tango Delta traffic. Cessna Golf Zulu Romeo Oscar Juliet is on final. Runway 25. To land. Echo Golf Tango Delta traffic.
We are coming up short. Not perfect by a long means. Land. But, we did come up short there. Interesting. I don't normally have. We got to do a U-turn according to this. Don't normally have that problem of coming up short. I'm generally missing the runway, or we're coming in so hot that, well. It's very strange using the pedals like this. I guess it's just gonna take some time to learn to hit these markers. I mean, we landed so short. Stop.
Echo Golf Tango Delta traffic. Cessna Golf Zulu Romeo Oscar Juliet is taxiing to parking. Echo Golf Tango Delta traffic.
Don't suppose we can get told off anymore for speeding, can we? So. Windscreen's going to need a clean. Here's a question. Do aeroplanes have windscreen wipers? You can either leave that in the comments, or I will have to go and Google it. The takeoff, that wasn't bad. I mean, the takeoff was okay. It's just how I got to the point of taking off.
Repositioning flights are not always easy missions, but you did a solid job and I appreciate it.
Got a solid job for that. Well, I hope we're all okay, and I hope we're all still intact. Not the best then, only a D, but oh no, B. No, made an AA. I'm happy with that. My landing, 74%. I'm blown away with. Really, really blown away with. So there's a 20 knot speed limit. Okay, that's fine. Didn't know that. As I said at the start, stay clear of the ground. That's not bad. I mean, the radio communications, I seem to miss one every time I'm literally, the moment you touch or land, I'm trying to not crash. It comes up with, you need to, you know, be better. But anyway, thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed the video. Try and do some more. So thanks very much. Till next time. Bye bye.